Madridistas, I don't even know where to begin when it comes to this game, as PSG absolutely annihilated Real Madrid today. 4-0 is the final of this game. And realistically, it could have been 5, 6, 7, 8-0. Courtois had some incredible saves in this game, and PSG took the foot off the gas and really slowed down this game. And even then, it was 4-0. Just a disgusting display of football overall from front to back, whether it was Vini, Kylian Mbappe, the two, what we want to be calling center backs out there in Raul Asensio and Rudiger. Just from front to back, this starting 11, this whole team today as a whole was disgusting, and horrible football. And PSG, rightfully so, demolished this team 4-0 in advance to the Club World Cup final. I said it before in the match preview, I think it's the best team in the world right now. And I just want to give congratulations to any PSG fans who are watching this. I think right now, this PSG team is the best team in the world. We'll see what happens on Sunday as they face off against Chelsea in the final. But let me talk about this game, tell you some of my thoughts too. If you guys are new around here, of course, hit that subscribe button, like the video. Even though this is a loss, I will continue to be making this video. I will continue to talk about Real Madrid on this channel and more videos coming. And hopefully, some more positive videos in the future. Unfortunately, today is not one of them. And the thing is, today was always going to be an interesting day. I said, what was going to be the starting 11? I was saying we need to be seeing Kylian Mbappe and Gonzalo Garcia out there, and you need to be benching Vini Jr. Well, today, Xabi Alonso's hand was actually forced, as we got some rumors earlier today that Trent Alexander-Arnold picked up a knock, and he was not going to be playing today. Well, that turned out to be true, and so much true that we actually had to move Fede Valverde back to the right back, which means Vini Jr., Gonzalo Garcia, and Kylian Mbappe all started up top. Everybody else was pretty much the same. Arda Güler, Tchouaméni, Jude Bellingham. Of course, we had to see Raul Asensio because Dean Howson picked up that red, and Rudiger, Fran Garcia, and Courtois. What does that mean? We are switching from what was working in the 3-5-2 system to now going back to a 4-3-3, which unfortunately we have seen time and time again at Real Madrid has not worked. And I already told you the score, so it's not a spoiler alert. It did not work today. And really, I think Xabi's hand was kind of forced here. I don't want to be making excuses for Xabi, but here's the thing. No Trent out there. I don't think you can be putting out a Dani Carvajal, who is just coming back from that horrific injury to his leg. One leg looks completely normal, and one looks like it's like a 10-year-old's leg. It's insane, the difference. We actually did get to see Carvajal today, so good for him. But we were always going to be seeing Fede Valverde out there, because here's the thing. If Lucas Vazquez would have been ran out there at the right back position, I would have been saying Xabi out in this video. Luckily, he did not do that for me today, so thank you at least for that. But his hand was kind of forced, and we don't really have that many options. And so when it comes to Vini and Kylian Mbappe today, let's just talk about it. What the fuck are they doing? What are they doing? They are so lazy when it comes to the way they play. There is absolutely no press from them at all. It is pseudo press at best. And here's the thing. We might be saying, well, the 4-3-3 doesn't work. The 4-3-3 doesn't work. Well, really? When we take a look at PSG, what's PSG running? 4-3-3, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Dewey. Here's the thing. They make that 4-3-3 look very, very good, because here's the thing. They care. They actually care. They press the ball. They get on the ball, and they make things uncomfortable. And it led to the first 2 goals in this one, as Dembele pressed on Raul Asensio. Raul Asensio makes an error, and that is what they called it, and that is what it is. Dembele presses on to Asensio. He makes an error. The ball bounces out to Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz makes it 1-0. And then just a little bit later, it is Rudiger's turn to make the error, as again, it is Dembele pressing. Rudiger tops the ball. It just dribbles past him. And then it is Dembele 1-on-1 with Courtois to make it 2-0 in the 9th minute. Think about that. 2-0 in the 9th minute. This is completely just wake up. Wake up, Real Madrid. Unfortunately, it was basically night-night for Real Madrid, as again, it is Fabian Ruiz getting on the back of a beautiful, beautiful football from PSG, as it is Hakimi to Dembele, back to Hakimi, and Hakimi whipping the ball over to Ruiz to make it 3-0 in the 24th minute. And realistically, guys, the game was done. The game was done at this point, which is incredibly sad to be saying at 25 minutes into this game, that the game's done. The game's gone. And Real Madrid never looks phased. They never look phased. And it's just pathetic. It really is just pathetic. And again, when it comes to Vini, when it comes to Kylian Mbappe, just care. That's all I ask. Fede Valverde cares. You see Jude Bellingham running back. You see Tchouaméni at times caring. They just don't seem to care. And they just right now are just not winning football players. They're not winning because they're right now having, it's like an ego battle out there where Kylian Mbappe comes here. He's a superstar. Vini believes he's a superstar. At the time, he was a superstar when Kylian Mbappe joined. And really, it's a superstar battle with each other. Who can be lazier? That's what they're doing right now, because neither of them are pressing, neither of them are getting back, and neither of them are scoring or actually contributing at all. It is basically 9 versus 11. I mean, honestly, if Vinny or Kylian Mbappe had 2 red cards today, it'd be the exact same thing as what we saw today. It was just open from the beginning, which it allows PSG just to absolutely dominate this game. And here's the thing. That's exactly what happened today, because when you take a look actually at what happened, take a look right below me. The green means it's for PSG. The purple, whatever color, that is actually in terms of possession and who is controlling the game. That first half was completely controlled by PSG. So much so that when we actually take a look at the stats at halftime, what do you think the possession was for Real Madrid? What do you think? 50%, 60%, 40%? Was it a really bad game? It was like 30%? No. It was worse. It was 24% possession for Real Madrid and 76% possession for PSG. It really was just a dog walking by PSG, especially in that first half. This first half was just embarrassing. Embarrassing football to see. And again, when it comes to the stats too, like stats are not everything. I don't think they fully give you the full details, but they tell you a lot of things. And when Real Madrid has only 95 accurate passes in the first half compared to 384, you're just getting worked. You're just getting outworked in this game. And really, that's just how the game went today for PSG. PSG, eventually, they add a fourth one at the end of the game. It's Gonzalo Ramos to put it in. Barcola's dancing on the ball, passes to Gonzalo Ramos to make it 4-0. But realistically, man, let's just go one by one. Again, I've already talked about this front three. Gonzalo Garcia, the fact that he's doing better than a Vinny Jr., the fact that he's doing better than a Kylian Mbappe is embarrassing. There's nothing against Gonzalo Garcia when it comes to that too. He has no business to be doing better because he's not getting paid the exact same amount of money. His transfer market value is not 200 million. It's not even 250. It's not even 50 million. And this guy is performing better than Vinny and Kylian Mbappe combined. It's honestly pathetic. And really, when I think about this game too, when I think about some of the choices that we actually had to make, I really think Xabi Alonso's hands are tied in this one. Raul Asensio, he's still, yes, did he play a lot last year with Real Madrid in the first team? And I think we probably should be calling him a first team player. He still has number 35. So he's still basically an academy player. Gonzalo Garcia is an academy player. And really, this PSG team is a finished product. They are the best team in the world right now, too. They won everything in France. They won the Champions Leagues. They beat everybody. And they've done it convincingly well because they play very, very good team football. And that is something, unfortunately, Real Madrid is just allergic to right now. And when it comes to the midfield for Real Madrid, Arda Güler, Tchouaméni, Jude Bellingham, they didn't really have any options. When nobody is pressing in front of them, it makes it so easy for Vitinha, Joao Neves, a Ruiz to walk it up there too. You got Nuno Mendes bombing down the wings. You got Hakimi bombing down the wings. There's nothing really you can do. And really, the two center backs that we have today, and Raul Asensio and Rudiger, what happened? What happened to this Raul Asensio that we felt so comfortable with last season? At times, I think honestly last year, I'm not even kidding when I say this, I thought Raul Asensio was the best center back that we actually had. I thought Rudiger, he was injured for most of the year too. That's why he had to go get surgery. But Raul Asensio was consistently pretty good for Real Madrid last year. What has happened to this guy? He gets an error today leading to a goal. He picks up a red card against Pachuca, and he also gives up a penalty against Al Hilal. It has been one of the worst tournament performances I think I've ever even seen by Raul Asensio. I hate to be saying it too. It's just been awful. And then Rudiger. Dude, Rudiger at a time. I think one of us would probably consider him a top 5 center back in the world. I don't even know if I don't even think we can start him moving forward. I was talking about it in the instant reaction too. I don't think you can be starting this guy. Dean Howson was a big miss. Trent Alexander-Arnold was a big miss today. Does it change anything for Real Madrid? No, it doesn't. And when it comes to us moving forward and how do we get better? All right, how do we get better? I think we're going to be getting a lot more additions. I don't think this is the finished product for this Real Madrid team. I think we'll be seeing Alvaro Carreras join. I think we have to go get another center back. You cannot be running out Raul Asensio with a Dean Howson, with a Rudiger out there too. I don't want to be hearing. I think Militao actually played good today. If I had to say something positive, I think Militao was good today. He's coming back from 2 ACL injuries. I don't think you can trust him in just terms of health. Alaba is basically a male model, only modeling for the new jerseys or kits or whatever we're getting for Real Madrid. He'll be leaving at the end of next year. You have to go get another center back. I don't know if that's a Konate. I don't know if that's somebody else. You just have to do it. You cannot be running it back with this team. And the thing I want to be mentioning too is Xabi Alonso. This is early days for Xabi Alonso. And if I have to try to be positive, it's Xabi Alonso, I'm hoping, let's recognize the errors that we had in this tournament too, right? Let's recognize them. You can't be putting both Vinny and Kylian Mbappe out there if they're not going to press. If they're not going to press, I don't care who they are. I don't care if it's Vinny out there. I don't care if it's Kylian Mbappe out there. If you're not willing to press and you're not willing to play team football, sit your ass on the bench, dude. Sit your ass on the bench. I would rather be seeing Gonzalo Garcia out there every single match if it means he's pressing and he's contributing to winning football. Because right now, Vinny and Kylian Mbappe together are not doing it. Again, it is an ego battle, a superstar battle, whatever you want to be calling, in the most negative way possible. I say that. It's unacceptable. Jude Bellingham's going to go get surgery. We will see what happens with that. Is Camavinga going to be back and ready to go? I don't know. It is early days for Xabi Alonso. He's still trying to figure out this system where PSG is a finished product. I think if this is Barcelona, same ass whooping. It's probably even worse, in my opinion. Barcelona didn't even make it to this tournament. I think it probably would have been a worse ass whooping on them. But never know. Never know. I can't believe 4-0. I honestly cannot believe 4-0 today. It was never even close. When it comes to taking a look at, how many shots on target? Did we even get an opportunity in this game? Not really. 11 shots, only 2 on target. We are just hoping and just wishing something would work. It just never was working today, unfortunately, for Real Madrid. And I hope it's just a wake-up call. I really do. I hope it's just a wake-up call, and we can actually learn something from this moving forward too. The unfortunate thing, it was Luka Modric's final game at Real Madrid, and I hate to be saying that too. Appreciate everything he's done. 39 years old. Time's up for him. We'll see what happens. I think he'll be going to AC Milan, and we'll be talking about that more. But guys, awful performance today from Real Madrid. I want to hear from you. Where do you think, who do you put blame on? Do you blame it on the 2 center backs today? Do you blame it on Xabi Alonso? Do you blame it on Vinny or Kylian Mbappe? I want to hear from you in the comments too. And if you guys made it to the end of the video, hit that subscribe button, like the video too. I will be making a Tales from the Couch tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about the whole entire Club World Cup. What are my thoughts on Dean Housen, Trent Alexander-Arnold? Where do we go from here? I'll be talking about this whole tournament in my thoughts, not just about this game, but my thoughts as a whole about this team and where we move forward to. So I'll be making that here tomorrow. But guys, appreciate everybody watching here. It's a tough pill to swallow. I think we'll be better. 4-0 is brutal. 4-0 is absolutely brutal, but we'll see what happens. Guys, Dallyfc. Cheers. All Madrid.